north where the tall pines grow. There's a wild man with skills you ought to know. Hammer in hand and a grin ear to ear. He's the Canadian builder we all share. He saws, he drills, he welds, he grinds, fixing the world one job at a time. But it's not just work, he'll teach you too, sharing the craft with the whole darn crew. It's sessional, oh don't you see? A little bit crazy, but that's the key. From wood to steel, he'll show you how. Community strong, we're building now. He'll crack a joke, then drop some gold. Tips and tricks from the young to the old. Grab your tools and join the plan. Learn, laugh, and build with the crazy man. Yeah, that's right. Work all night. From Canada's heart, the sparks will fly. Says Channel, come give it a try. Come give it a try. Come give it a try.
And hello, friends. Let's see if we got anyone in the chat yet. And let's check our analytics. But today I thought I'd talk about hand tools for framers. People getting into the framing industry, just starting out, new to the club. And they need hand tools. They need a tool pouch. They need all kinds of goodies to get themselves going. But they can get expensive. They can get pricey. Should I be going out spending all my money on stilettos? Should I be spending tens of thousands of dollars on? No, you shouldn't be doing that. There are a lot of affordable solutions out there that will last you a lifetime. And I thought I'd go over some of these brands with you guys. So, before me, we see some very simple hand tools. And you're going to see something very common here. There's only a couple brands on this table that I have stuck with pretty much my whole entire career. Like, when it comes to tape measures, I've never been a fan of the Milwaukee tape measures. Some people like them, I don't. I've never had one last more than a couple months on the job site. Yeah, you look at my old DeWalt here. She's old. I've had this for a long time. She's old, that she's not even double-sided. Geez, their new versions, the same as their Irwin, double-sided. But that's the thing, is when it comes to your brands, you don't need to break the bank to get good quality tools that could last you your whole entire career with very little investment. Like, I love using DeWalt. DeWalt products, their knives, their tape measures, a couple of their chalk lines. Not all their chalk lines are the greatest, but a couple of their chalk lines are good. I love DeWalt Stanley. Like these tape measures are solid, reliable, durable, good quality. The Irwin brand, good. For chisels, for everyday general construction chisels, you cannot go wrong with these Irwin marbles. And you can get these kits dirt cheap. Like the full set of 6 usually runs you about $40 at most, worst case scenario. Good tape measures, good knives, just good quality stuff. None of that for your levels, squares, and other little hand tools. Brands like Empire. Empire have always been a leading factor in the industry, from framing squares, rafter squares, speed squares, precision squares, always been good. Even when it comes to levels. Up on my roof, I've got Stability, I've got Empire, and I got Mastercraft Maximum. Because if you're a Canadian and you're looking to save some money and get a lifetime warranty on your tools and get good quality tools, Canadian Tire's a great brand. Mastercraft Maximum makes some solid tools. I'm really loving their new tape measures. Their tape measures have proven to be very, very durable, very robust, well priced. Their hand tools, their pliers and linesmans, all really great. Once again, snips. Everyone's always out going buying very expensive snips, very expensive sets and tips. These Fat Max, you can get them cheap. I think they're sometimes in between for the pack of 3. You got a 3-pack. It's usually about $29, $40. And I've had these things for, God, when did Fat Max first start coming out with these? That's when I got these, when they first hit the shelf. I've had them for a long time. When it comes to your nail bars and hammers, Vaughn is great. Vaughn is great. Like, I've had this thing for probably about 20 years. I've had this hammer for a long time. This is my baby, my 28 ounce. This one is newer because I lost my other one, but this one I've had for probably about 10 years. Love, just quality, good quality tools. And they're chalk lines, literally. They make some of the simplest, most affordable, but easiest to use chalk lines. I haven't had a problem with this one yet. It's never plugged up on me, never jammed up on me. I've never gotten debris in it. It's always worked for me. The Milwaukee's, I've gone through the Milwaukee's. I've gone through so many brands, and I've spent some big money. I've spent up to $120 on chalk lines, only to get burned. Ox makes some great stuff. Like, literally, simple hand tools like these here. You, out of these brands here, you can get everything that you need to fill your tool pouch, and they'll last you pretty much your entire career. They're good quality tools, good brands. They're not expensive. They're not going to break your bank, and they're not going to sink you broke. Now, let's talk about tool pouches here. Let's go over some tool pouches. Let's go through your options on tool pouches. Okay. Now, when it comes to tool pouches, DeWalt makes this beautiful pouch. You can usually get this tool pouch, this framing rig, for under $100. Under $100 for this framing rig. It's leather. It's top grain. It's a really good quality. It's very well set up. And it's an awesome pouch for pros, beginners. Get in and go. This is when kids graduate their course out, the first year apprenticeship out here. This is the tool pouch that I buy, and I fill up with tools to give to them. The people that I sponsor within the trades, I help them out with tools as much as I can. And the carpenters and framers that I sponsor, they get this pouch. It's affordable, it's low cost, it's high quality, and it's going to last a lifetime. Okay. Your next one, Gatorback. Now, if you're into the nylon, more rigid tool pouches, like, I like leather because they're more pliable. They take up less footprint on your body. They don't overhang, and they're not rigid. They don't get stuck on stuff. But if you're into wanting a tool pouch that's going to be a little bit more rigid, and you want the nylon waterproof fabric, Gatorback is a great solution. This framing rig here, you can get in between, I think it's in between 80 and 120 bucks. It's a great framing rig. It's like beautiful, well set up, has good lumbar support, and it's just an all around good buy. And like, these pouches will last. They're decent pouches. But if you want to go a little bit upper on the class, go a little bit higher and kind of spoil yourself a little bit more, Ox again. Ox has been making tool pouches for, God, almost more than 30 years, I think. Don't quote me on that, but they've been making them for a very long time. My tool pouch that I've been using since oh God, the 90s, when I switched, when I ended up buying a new tool pouch and upgrading from my original Craftsman tool pouch that I had, was an Ox pouch, and I still have it to this day. It hangs on my wall. I wear it. It's Ox. It's this pouch. Is quite literally this pouch with an extra saddle on it. I have never had a problem with these. These are pouches that are going to last you a lifetime. These Ox pouches. And once again, if you're into the plasticky feel, they make wicked nylon fabric pouches with great lumbar support, worth every penny. These pouches are not like gonna break your bank. They are over $100. They are a little bit more premium, but they're lifetime tool pouches. These are tool pouches that are going to last you your career. They're good quality tools. So there's a little bit of insight of where my mindset goes when it comes to people wanting new tools. I try to push Ox, Vaughn, DeWalt, or Irwin products as much as I can because they're just proven reliable, durable, rugged quality. Up here in Canada, I'll push a lot of Canadian Tire Mastercraft Maximum products. They're professional grade line of tools. But for everyone else around the board across North America, these are the brands that I push and I support the most. I believe in these brands. They've gotten me through my life. They've carried me. They've made me money and they've never let me down. They've never failed me. So there you go. Hope this information helps you guys out in the future and for anyone new out in the trade. These are brands just to look out for. Brands to, and none of that, they go on sale. You get good deals on them, but they're quality tools. They're going to last you your whole entire career. They're well built. So there you go, my friends. So let's change the camera back over to me here, my friends. Oh, there we go. There you go, friends. Anyways, yeah. Now, later on next week, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm going to make another video. I'm going to have a couple friends on that are in the automotive industry. I'm going to get like 2 or 3 friends that are in the automotive industry, that have been in the automotive industry, because I also have been in the automotive and mechanic industry for a fair amount of my career. I've been in the trades my whole entire life, from millwright, mechanic, diesel mechanic, carpentry, framing. The trades is where I've been. Now, I'm not a plumber and I'm not an electrician, but next week I'm going to get some friends that are also in the automotive, and we're going to talk about new techs, tools, toolboxes, and chests that are feasible, economical, can last you a career, that will get you going. They're not icon brands. They're not stuff that's just fluff. You're just going to go spend your money on, and you're gonna look forward to replacing it. We're going to talk about brands that you're going to buy because they're quality, but they're good price. They're well priced and they're a great investment, and they will take you through your career. And I'm going to try to find a couple plumbers. To talk about plumbing gear, because I'm not a plumber. I am not a plumber. I know how to do plumbing, but I'm not a plumber. And I'm not really down on what the best is in the plumbing industry right now. And electrical. I'm going to try to get a couple friends that are electricians to come on another stream. And like over the next couple of weeks, that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to talk about brands that won't break the bank, but are high enough quality to last you your career, that are worth the money, good investments, and they're not a means to an end. They are the end, and they will make you your money, and they will get you through your career. They will, like that's the thing. There's so many premium brands out there, and there are some tools made premium from premium brands that, yes, you are going to have to eventually invest in and buy in. But there's a lot of tools out there that you do not need to sink your whole entire life savings into. Like, there are stuff like I got very few Snap-on sockets. Because I've never needed them. I've owned Snap-on sockets, and were they really that much better than anyone else? No, they weren't. I've had Snap-on ratchets. Yes, some of the ratchets were better, some of them weren't. But hand tools and stuff like that, there are options that are equal to, sometimes better, or comparable to, for better value, like Gear Wrench and Tecton and stuff like that. Great brands, great warranties, great customer service, and stuff like that. There's other truck brands out there, but trucks are a little bit more higher priced. But there are some trucks that you want to avoid. There are some truck brands that you just want to avoid. So like I said, next week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll get a couple of my mechanic friends that are also in the automotive industry, because I employ automotives at a couple shops that I own. And I also teach automotives every now and then. I'll do a little class and stuff like that and teach people that. But just talking about tools, the things that, like, things are expensive nowadays. Things are pricey, and there's some stuff that you just don't need to buy the premium fancy name. And then eventually we'll start talking about power tools and stuff like that. and which brands are good. Like, I'm not a tool tester. I'm not totally hip. So since I'm not a tool tester, I'm gonna have to find a couple people that do tool testing, tool reviews, that want to come on live and talk about their experiences and their tests and stuff like that, what they think. Because I can only speak about what I own and what I use and what makes my money, and I'll share that with you. What I have actually found to be a very good formula for me and for the area that I live in and the climate that I work in. So I hope this all I hope this stuff helps you out. And I hope you find it enjoyable and pleasurable. So, hey Dave, how you doing? Just talk to people about tools. So, but like I said, maybe next week or Wednesday, like I'll get Dave here, Quick Wrench, here in the chat. Dave, he's a mechanic. He's been a lifetime mechanic, and he's a very qualified, exceptionally qualified mechanic. He is a little bit of a Snap-on fanboy, but he will tell you the truth of what brands are good. So I'll get him on with me next Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'll see if I can get a couple other people, and we'll talk to you about tools. We'll talk to you about hand tools and which ones are good quality, which ones you should be looking at investing in without having to break the bank. Like, like that's the thing is, and the world's just getting more and more expensive. It's not getting cheaper. It's not getting easier. Like, it is what it is. But anyways, there you go. I said my spill, and we'll see if there's anyone that wants to make some comments. A little bit of chit chat before I shut down. But yeah. But there you go. There you have it. But yeah, like I said, next Wednesday we'll talk about automotive tools. Tonight, just talked about framing and carpentry, basic hand tools that aren't going to break the bank. You don't have to worry about, not going to cry about, and they get you done. Like over here on the wall, that's my tool pouch. I've had that thing pretty much almost most of my career. It's gotten me by. It's never failed me, never let me down. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. Anyways. But yeah. But that's the plan over the next couple live streams. We're going to talk about tools. We're going to get some other experts on and stuff like that. And not only that, just to let you guys know, I do have a Discord channel. I do have a Discord channel where you can get access by request. Right now, I'm working on getting some repair manuals and repair books up on it. But by request, I can get you diagrams, repair information, pretty much anything you need if you're a mechanic, DIY, working on your car, working on your truck, working on your tractor, and you need a diagram, you need repair information. I can get you all that stuff free of charge. I'm also putting up woodworking plans and stuff like that, project plans, all free. All this is 100% free. And I'm one of the only Discords that offers this stuff. None of that free educational books. I'm constantly literally scanning books and uploading them, to create a free library so you guys can get educational information and stuff like that. It's all free. And that's the thing. My Discord is it's just a community where plumbers, electricians, HVAC, mechanics, carpenters can all just come hang out, share information, share projects, share stories, learn from each other, teach each other, help new people out in the trade. That's what my Discord's about. It's not about judging people. It's not about any of that. And it's not about numbers. It's not about fame. It's not about glory. It's just about learning, sharing, and creating. And like I said, every trade is welcome because that's what it's about. It's about people in the trades, even DIYers, hobbyists that want to learn more stuff, or need help with something or doing a project, someplace where they can reach out and get that help that they need. And that's literally what my Discord is about. Plain and simple. Easy and simple. Nothing fancy, no frills, 100% free, no strings attached. Just follow the rules and we get along just fine. It's that simple. But it's a community built on learning, teaching, sharing, and growing. So I'm going to attach a link. In the description of this live, there is a link to my Discord. Just copy and paste it. It is an active one. It's only active for 7 days, and then it expires. So you got 7 days to use this one, but I'm always putting new ones up. You're all welcome to join my Discord. It's a friendly, safe environment, and it's just a good place to hang out. And you can learn more about tools. You can learn more about projects. You can get great advice. You can give great advice. It's about sharing and growing. But there you go, my friends. That's tonight's quick little live stream because not many people are watching. Not many people are chit-chatting. So I guess it must be the time. It's a little bit too late. Everyone's probably sleeping or watching their shows. But it was fun. But I just thought I'd get out here and just go over what I like, my opinion on the brands for new framers and carpenters getting into the trade and tool pouches to just go after and look for. So you all have a great weekend. You all have an awesome week. And I'll catch you guys on, let's say, Wednesday about 5 Pacific time, my time, 5:30ish. And we'll do a live stream and we'll see if we can get Dave Quick Wrench here, who's a mechanic, and maybe one or two other mechanics. And we'll talk about automotive tools and mechanic tools and which ones are the better buy, which ones are good investments and are not buy now. Like, these are buy once, cry once tools. They're not buy now, replace later kind of tools, because there are a lot of options out there for you guys to save you money. So on that note, my friends, I'm not going to sit here and talk to the wind like I have been. So I'll catch you all on the flip side, and I'll see you all on Wednesday around 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Ciao.